Breaking news for millions of food stamp recipients.
Meanwhile, millions of Americans fear their food assistance or SNAP benefits will run out tomorrow as the government shutdown drags on.
Tomorrow is a make or break day for millions of low-income Americans who receive food stamp benefits. But something shocking just happened. Look at this. Government ordered to pay food stamp benefits during shutdown, and this has been ordered to Trump administration by the courts. And it doesn't stop here. John Thune just shocked everyone.
And the senator from New Mexico was absolutely right. SNAP recipients shouldn't go without food. People should be getting paid in this country. And we've tried to do that 13 times. You voted no 13 times. This isn't a political game. These are real people's lives that we're talking about.
I'm going to show you this entire video clip, but you need to understand that things are going out of control right now because millions of lives are at stake. Because from tomorrow, millions of these food stamp recipients will not receive their only source of nutrition, that is food stamp benefits. I'm gonna give you each and every detail, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's begin. So let's start with something that is beyond shocking. Well, a federal judge ordered Trump administration to continue paying for food stamps during the federal shutdown, and this is something that has sent shockwaves across the US. Millions of Americans are looking up to this administration and especially towards President Donald J. Trump for their food stamp benefits. And John Thune stunned everyone when he said that we wanted to give food benefits to millions of Americans, but you said no 13 times. Watch this.
Let me just point out, if I might, that we are 29 days into a Democrat shutdown. And the senator from New Mexico was absolutely right. SNAP recipients shouldn't go without food. People should be getting paid in this country. And we've tried to do that 13 times. You voted no 13 times. This isn't a political game. These are real people's lives that we're talking about. And you all have just figured out, 29 days in, that, there might be some consequences. There are people who run out of money. Yeah, we're 29 days in. And they've done their best to make sure that a lot of these programs are funded. But at some point, the government runs out of money.
But it's not a one-sided game. Right now, Democrats want to fund Obamacare because according to them, next year, millions will pay higher Medicare premium, while the Republicans are saying that it was a stain on American economy. Well, things are very different right now. But to be honest, John Thune stated some real facts.
13 times people over here voted to fund SNAP. 13 times they voted to fund WIC.
Yes, WIC is also affected. Just imagine. Pregnant women and infant childs, they have to struggle because of this government shutdown. Such a shame.
My aching back. Finally realized this thing has consequences. Well, you know what? What Democrats are doing here, they're making plans to keep the shutdown going. And they realize, all of a sudden, 29 days in, that this is a real consequence, real life pain for American families.
This is not just shocking, this is beyond shocking. Millions of Americans are struggling because of this government shutdown, and a number of people are saying that Democrats are wrong right here, but we all need to understand that a government doesn't stand on one president's shoulder, where it's a collective effort of all the leaders when it comes to opposition and the ruling party. But at the same time, a federal judge ordered Trump administration to continue paying for food stamps during the federal shutdown, but a number of states are saying that we simply don't have the money and now we won't be able to refill SNAP EBT cards. Well, even if the government sends the money to these states, how long is going to take? This is the biggest question. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, aids roughly 42 million people and was set to run out of funds on Saturday without the intervention. The judge ordered distribution of funds as soon as possible. Well, this is from New York Times. I'm going to link it in the video's description as well because I want to be as honest, as transparent as possible. Things are not looking good right now for SNAP food stamp recipients, and it seems like in the fight of Democrats and Republicans, Americans are getting crushed. Well, look at this. 2 judges ruled Trump administration must keep SNAP benefits in place as shutdown drags on. A federal judge in Massachusetts seems sympathetic to the arguments made by 25 Democratic state leaders during an emergency hearing over the SNAP benefits. Well, it all comes down to you. What do you think about this whole situation? Who do you think is responsible for these shortage of food stamp benefits? Are Democrats responsible, or Republicans carries the burden of this soon to be disaster for 42 million Americans? We all need to understand that Americans are struggling right now, and there is no doubt about it. And not receiving food stamp benefits are a vital source of nutrition for American families, and it doesn't stop here. It also affects WIC, women, infant, and children. What it means, the pregnant women as well as children, means infants, are going to struggle because they won't be able to get the baby formula. Pregnant women won't be able to buy the nutrition that they need to carry a child. This is a shocking situation, and this administration and the opposition both needs to come together, and they need to solve this as soon as possible according to a number of analysts and experts. And when it comes to this Medicare problem, I would like to give you this opportunity. Do you know you can save around $1,100 when it comes to your Medicare plan? That's why I partnered with Chapter, where you can get unbiased help from a real person absolutely free. Call the number on the screen today, 212-461-4492. Again, the number is 212-461-4492, and get the help that you deserve absolutely free. If you have any questions at all, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours, as Credit Vital channel will always be with you in your good and difficult times. Well, these are difficult times, and the whole picture will be clear tomorrow when SNAP benefits needs to be refilled, and the states will say that we don't have the money, or they will simply refill these SNAP EBT cards for millions of Americans. Well, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation, because these are indeed difficult times for low-income American households, and a number of parents are shocked. They are saddened by this whole situation, including the pregnant women, because they need to take care of their babies as well as they need to take care of themselves as well. A number of our subscribers are saying they're not receiving the notification of our videos. If you are facing the similar situation, then make sure you click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you can get the notifications of our videos every single day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.